I know he didn't just. What's good, y'all? If you're new to the channel, my name is Shadiq, and acting across KRXOVR Media. Had to take a little bit of a break to finish up my semester of grad school, and I haven't been feeling too well these past couple days. But I know that people have been looking out for this reaction in particular. I honestly, wholeheartedly think that Gully has some of the highest potential out of the emerging UK artists right now. I know he's looking forward to this reaction. Listen, man, I don't want to hold y'all too much longer. Let's get it. Like, I genuinely believe that Gully is like one of the most promising artists.
Seb's beats, baby.
Jester and Sebs, okay. Like, you pretty much never really know what you're gonna get with Gully. Like, you do and you don't at the same time. It's crazy.
Tweeko mixed this vlog. It sounds cold.
If you heard that cool was slapping, I was probably there when it happened. You thought he was bad, so we put the boy up like Aladdin. I put my shanking, came for my shanking bleach. I thank God I never got it like he got shanked for sleep. Seville's always gonna try to play hero, I can't even wave my shanking place. If you ain't gonna rise it, you better rise up peacefully. At least.
Let's bring this back because it's like, it's the way it's starting with this super calm, kind of like mellow, because you know that's not what it's gonna stay at. You know it's about to just.
Just a Mavis.
He's all calm and chill, and you know in like 5 seconds, probably once the fire starts coming up, he about to start wilding. The things he says is just so disrespectful, but you just can't help but like.
Tweeko mixed this vlog. It sounds cold.
If you heard that cool was slapping, I was probably there when it happened. You thought he was bad, so we put the boy up like Aladdin. I put my shanking, came for my shanking bleach. I thank God I never got it like he got shanked for sleep. Seville's always gonna try to play hero, I can't even wave my shanking place. If you ain't gonna rise it, you better rise up peacefully. At least steps ain't there, couldn't take the feet. It's peak. If we was sweet, we held it sweet. No need for speaking, put his face on the tee. I see bro jump out on the fasting while I'm parking, he weren't waiting for me. When we fly out the coupe and shoot, we ain't giving leg shots, that's proof. We up the G look and see this.
Let me pull this back a little bit. I'm enjoying the beat a lot. It's just the one moments where whatever's that sound is coming up way louder than everything else. But I like how the variation in the beat is matching the variations in tone of Gully's voice. I think that's one of the things that make him such a noteworthy artist. Like, he doesn't allow his voice to stay static throughout the whole thing. He plays with the levels in his voice. He's doing all kinds of different things, and it really influences the way that you focus on and what you don't focus on at the same time. It's really interesting.
If you ain't gonna rise it, you better rise up peacefully. At least steps ain't there, couldn't take the feet. It's peak. If we was sweet, we held it sweet. No need for speaking, put his face on the tee. I see bro jump out on the fasting while I'm parking, he weren't waiting for me. When we fly out the coupe and shoot, we ain't giving leg shots, that's proof. We up the G look and see him speed up. Reload it, cop back, squeeze off. Bang, nearly took him and half the seat off. I chinned man's face, then he fell to the floor.
Man said the buy nearly took him and half the seat.
No need for speaking, put his face on the tee. I see bro jump out on the fasting while I'm parking, he weren't waiting for me. When we fly out the coupe and shoot, we ain't giving leg shots, that's proof. We up the G look and see him speed up. Reload it, cop back, squeeze off. Bang, nearly took him and half the seat off. I chinned man's face, then he fell to the floor. I could've left him, but I chopped him more. Bros didn't like him, so I chopped him. I didn't even know what I chopped him for. My reaction's action. When the match.
And then peep how the energy is gradually increasing, and as it's getting more and more intense, the ad-libs are getting more intense with it. Before you was just super calm with the ad-libs, now it's like it's getting closer to the levels that you can expect from Gully. And I'm waiting for when he starts dashing the mic and doing all the madness. Alright.
Giving leg shots, that's proof. We up the G look and see him speed up. Reload it, cop back, squeeze off. Bang, nearly took him and half the seat off. I chinned man's face, then he fell to the floor. I could've left him, but I chopped him more. Bros didn't like him, so I chopped him. I didn't even know what I chopped him for. My reaction's action. When the mask popped off, you could've heard it in acting. If nothing got, there's no satisfaction. Cool on him, it's my man by fraction. We came to the drop, 2 poles up. Nothing like the sun, but the heat rose up. The last time I did went over and I went over, I see knees go up. I done more than a handful of chillings and gangs done more than a handful of killings. My young boys just wanna do drillings. He got a Rambo bigger than me, bigger than him, and he keeps it with him. It's us that ride with his bro that died. Look at this guy, how he got that high. Man, I said, bro, pass me, lost this guy. I couldn't get past him by. Won't lie, he had heart, now his ass is high. Just seen him man dark when I'm asking why I got a shout. ain't the fastest guy. It's a shame that X was slow, I swear he would've made it if the brick weren't slow. Latex to the brick.
He's so disrespectful. And his flows are A1. That's one of the things you have to give Gully credit for. Regardless of whether or not you like his style as an artist, his flows are immaculate. Like, I don't even know how to put it into it. Let me just run it back, and when I find the right words, I'll probably try to pause it again. But his flows, you gotta give some moment to appreciate it.
Please go up. I done more than a handful of chillings, and gangs done more than a handful of killings. My young boys just wanna do drillings. He got a Rambo bigger than me, bigger than him, and he keeps it with him. It's us that ride, and it's them that die. Look at this guy, how he got that high. When I said walk past him, he lost this guy. I couldn't get past him, passing by. Won't lie, he had heart, now his ass is high. Just seen a man dark when I'm asking why. I gotta shout, he ain't the fastest guy. It's a shame that X was slow, I swear he would've made it if the brick weren't slow. Latex to the prints don't show, and you can never claim it for the kids don't roll. The same guy put my shanking, that fella put his shanking. I could've put an M charge when I was shanking. If it's one of them dons, they're shanking. When it claps, spanking, outside the gap, camping.
Wait. I know he didn't just, and that's one of the things I was gonna point out earlier. What makes Gully such a promising artist to me is that he is incredibly creative. Like, while he may be talking about a lot of the things that other people are talking about, and he's even referencing things that he's already mentioned before, whether it be in this song or other songs, he just constantly recreates and reinvents himself, his flows, the things that he says, and the ways in which he says it. And I feel like every song he gives you a new quotable. And that's one of the things I have to give him credit for, like, especially within a lane like drill where it can get very redundant and just boring. Truth be told, he finds ways to keep it exciting and entertaining and just different.
The same guy put my shanking, that fella put his shanking. I could've put an M charge when I was shanking. If it's one of them dons, they're shanking. When it claps, spanking, outside the gap, camping. It could've been a shotgun or a handking. He ain't doing it now, he's a has-been. Put him in the air, send him next to the clouds. If who's got hit, could've ran to the cloud. It could've been LD suspect going round. If not, it was me who started that slough. Smoke in the air, man's breathing and fumes. Violate in the morning, you're gonna hear something got whooshed by noon. It came in khaki, nice tops, maroon, we done a karate. We got mops for shoot. When I had no firearms, what did I do?
Hold on.
If it's one of them dons, they're shanking. When it claps, spanking, outside the gap, camp.
Why did I run it back to that line? Jesus Christ.
The same guy put my shanking, that fella put his shanking. I could've put an M charge when I was shanking. If it's one of them dons, they're shanking. When it claps, spanking, outside the gap, camping. It could've been a shotgun or a handking. He ain't doing it now, he's a has-been. Put him in the air, send him next to the clouds. If who's got hit, could've ran to the cloud. It could've been LD suspect going round. If not, it was me who started that slough. Smoke in the air, man's breathing and fumes. Violate in the morning, you're gonna hear something got whooshed by noon. It came in khaki, nice tops, maroon, we done a karate. We got mops for shoot. When I had no firearms, what did I do? I had to hold him down and spit him in kill. I weren't done even worried, he's giving him two. Circle again, catch him on the rebound. He didn't have a lifeguard, so he drowned. Bring out the gauge, let him know how the heat sound. What the fuck's jail? Them beat town. The man said I ain't been, but I beat him.
He said, let him know how the heat's. He just gives you quotable after freaking quotable. And I know he's saying a lot of things. Like, this isn't his most intense wordplay wise, in terms of like giving you super layered things, but this is one of his most creative in terms of like giving you these constant back-to-back unique quotable lines. I think that's probably the highlight of this and what this one gives you lyrically. It's just a lot of quotables that I don't think I can hear other people saying now. Like, if they said something similar, Gully's gonna be the first person that comes to mind. And that's something that I don't think a lot of drill artists have. I think a lot of them just kind of say things that anybody can say. Gully isn't one of those artists at all.
It could have been LD suspect going round. If not, it was me who started that slough. Smoke in the air, man's breathing and fumes. Violate in the morning, you're gonna hear something got whooshed by noon. It came in khaki, nice tops, maroon, we done a karate. We got mops for shoot. When I had no firearms, what did I do? I had to hold him down and spit him in kill. I weren't done even worried, he's giving him two. Circle again, catch him on the rebound. He didn't have a lifeguard, so he drowned. Bring out the gauge, let him know how the heat sound. What the fuck's jail? Them beat town. The man said I ain't been, but I been round. He already felt my team on the roads. Guys in the workhouse getting a beat down. Ring of shots in the air, then breeze out. Man saying what's real, I don't glamorize. When I yank my man with a samurai, trying to make sure that the youth don't have an eye. I ain't no one.
Once I saw him covering the eyes, that he's gonna say he took his eye. Gully. What the hell? This honestly might be one of my favorite cold rooms. It's probably gonna be in like my top 3 favorite cold rooms. I think as I listen to it more, I'm probably gonna appreciate it more, but it's up there.
Circling again, catch him on the rebound. He didn't have a last card, so he drowned. Bring out the gauge, let him know the heat sound. What the fuck's drill? Them beat down. The man said I ain't been, but I've been round. He already felt my you on the road. Guys in the workhouse getting a beat down. We got shots in the air, then breeze out. Man saying what's real, I don't glamorize. When I yank my man with a samurai, trying to make sure that the youth don't have a eye. I ain't no one to antagonize. Asked to it and he left in paradise. Spin that block like side, don't have a life. Pull up on news, pull up please, won't have a fight, so don't get. And I lost my appetite.
I had to point that out. I'm sorry. I had to point this out. That flow sequence right there was cold too, where everything around the eye, right? Like it's one of those like relatively minuscule things, but to do that for a prolonged amount of time and still make everything make sense, I don't think people really understand it. That actually does take a bit of talent and time to really kind of put together properly. And I like that sequence a lot. That was a very good sequence.
He didn't have a last card, so he drowned. Bring out the gauge, let him know the heat sound. What the fuck's drill? Them beat down. The man said I ain't been, but I've been round. He already felt my you on the road. Guys in the workhouse getting a beat down. We got shots in the air, then breeze out. Man saying what's real, I don't glamorize. When I yank my man with a samurai, trying to make sure that the youth don't have a eye. I ain't no one to antagonize. Asked to it and he left in paradise. Spin that block like side, don't have a life. Pull up on news, pull up please, won't have a fight, so don't get. And I lost my appetite. Cool in the air, looking like one discus. One great on New Year's Day. People another one great on Christmas. I had doing up fitness when I was my witness. Put a dot.
Man, just giving out happy holiday chingins is what you're doing. Jesus Christ.
And he left in paradise. Spin that block like side, don't have a life. Pull up on news, pull up please, won't have a fight, so don't get. And I lost my appetite. Cool in the air, looking like one discus. One great on New Year's Day. People another one great on Christmas. I had doing up fitness when I was my witness. Put a dot to his head like a Hindu. Mobile shots get sent, we spin through. It's only us that knows what we've been through. It could have been a 3-2-3-8-4-4-9 M-Day 1 way.
Man, Ray didn't care about the mic. He just said, I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want. I respect it. Do what you want. So on this channel, we hold the vowels. That means we're getting straight into it. And I don't really think there's much to say about this one. But what I can say is I like the fact that he didn't really take like the overtly aggressive, kind of loud approach. I thought that would kind of come up at some point, but I think that this goes to show that he isn't a one-trick pony. He can give you the kind of calm delivery and get the point across while also giving you the upbeat, aggressive, just kind of crazy delivery. I think that those are really important things for artists to be able to have, because then in the future, you can start leveraging both and weaving in and out of both of them seamlessly throughout the track as well to kind of create a more nuanced experience while listening to the song. So shout out to Gully for that. I think that was a really good touch. This wasn't a super duper exceptional beat. There were moments where I felt like the sounds were kind of distracting to a degree. In its own right, it complemented the things that he was doing, because he wasn't going that hard in terms of like being super energetic. So I have to give it credit for that. I don't think it has the sauce that makes a Gully track replayable, but at the same time, he didn't really have a hook with it, even though he has kind of given us hooks in previous freestyle type songs. Really and truly, this one just really reinforces exactly how I feel about Gully. I do think that he is the future of like the next generation of artists. I think that he's one of those that doesn't have to stay within drill. I think that he's gonna go clear. Like he's on another level. He's just on another level. Anyway, man, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. And as always, hang tight for some more reactions. I do go more than 20 but until next time, peace.